Universal's Home Gymnastics Learning Program. I'm here with Carly and Madison, and we are going to just continue on with our workout, and let's start with warm-up. Let's start with burpees without the push-up. Ready? And go. And then we'll go right into our jumping jacks and our candlestick jumps. Putting your arms down by your side like Madison is doing, like Carly is doing. Go ahead and do that again. So burpees again. As they are doing this, you want to be doing 2 sets of 5. Going, guys. And our candlesticks. There we go, squeeze those knees. And there you go. Perfect, good job. So we're going to start our skills. First up is going to be our bridge. Go ahead and lie down on your back. You want to make sure that your hands are right next to your head and your elbows are right next to your face. You want to bring your knees right up against your booty and go ahead and push up into a bridge. So this is going to be your first bridge here. What eventually we would like for you to do is be able to straighten those legs, get the legs together, and push those shoulders above her hands like she is doing right now. Okay, go ahead and keep your ears hidden right there. Right there. Okay? So that's going to be our bridge. Go ahead and come down, rock and roll. When you're doing your bridges, I always want you to rock and roll because it helps stretch out your back so your back doesn't start to hurt. So good. And do a bridge one more time. So you'll want to do these a couple times every day. Okay? Always keep your heels flat and then eventually try and push your shoulders forward, keeping your ears hidden, knees straight, and legs together. Okay? Go ahead and come down. And rock and roll. Next is going to be our backward roll. So you can start on the floor right now. Go ahead and let your little tuck. Okay? Put your hands right here, like I call them your pizza hands, like you're holding a pizza. And what I want you to do is I just want you to roll and put your hands flat on the ground, but staying in that tuck shape. And then push back up. Roll, hands flat, push back up. Okay? Next, what I want you to do is I want you to do the exact same thing, except you're going to straighten your legs and try and tap your toes on the floor behind you. Squeeze those knees. Okay? There you go. Next, go ahead and stand up. Arms by your ears. There you go. We're going to stand up, ribs in. You're going to do the same thing, so you're going to start from a standing up position. That way you get used to the sitting down of the roll, and so you don't feel like you're going to fall. And do one more. And stand up. And then last but not least is going to be our roll all the way to a tuck stand. Go ahead and come to the front. Okay, go ahead and do all of that and stand up and stand. There you go. Good. Let's do one more time. All the way to the front. There you go. Good job. For this next skill, I'm going to use Aiden, and we are going to do a handstand. That's going to be the skill for the week to get your stars on. So let's go ahead and go into that. Go ahead and start in a lunge. You want to make sure that your foot is turned out. Your knee is bent but not over your toes. Hips are square and your back leg is straight. You want to make sure that your arms are covering those ears and you're looking where you want to go. Then you're going to tee in, making sure that that leg is as straight as you possibly can get it. You want to have a straight line from toe all the way to your fingertips and reach as far as you can when you kick up. Reach. There you go. And you're going to hit this. Keep your ribs in. There you go. And then go ahead and step out. There you go. Okay? You're going to try Want to do it again? Do one more time. There you go. Very nice. Okay, so now I'm going to explain how to do your stars. Thank you, Aiden. If you can get your legs together in your handstand, that's 1 star. If you can hit a 45-degree angle with your legs together, that's 2 stars. And if you can go all the way to vertical and have good form, tight legs, pointed toes, head in, ribs in, and come back out and land in a lunge, then that will be your 3 stars. All right, so now we're going to go on to our conditioning segment. So first up, we're going to do tug-ups. Go ahead and lie down on your back into that hollow hold. Very nice. Then you're going to tuck up into basically a ball, but without grabbing your legs, and then go back to a hollow hold. So when you're doing these, you cannot grab your legs like Madison is grabbing. We don't want to do that. We want to keep our arms out away from your body a little bit, okay? So you'll want to do 2 sets of 5. So we want to do those. The more you do, the stronger your abs are going to get, and the better all of your skills will be. So let's go ahead and move on to our next one. Are going to be squats. Find a chair. We are going to use mats. If you have any blocks, pillows, cushions, a couch, anything at home that you can sit comfortably in with your legs are in a 90-degree angle, what you're going to do is you are just going to squat down, tap your booty on whatever you are using, and then stand right back up. So you want to use the same ratios for this, 2 sets of 5. Very good. And then we're going to go and do arch ups. Back on the floor, on our tummies, arms in front of us, legs are going to be behind us. You want to squeeze, point your toes, and then you are going to arch up and do like Superman, like you're flying. Go ahead, up. And then you're going to hold it. You want to keep your ears hidden. See how both of them have their ears hidden. Very nice. And again, the same ratios for that. 2 sets of 5. And if these are too easy, the ratios are too easy, just go ahead and up your numbers. That's how you get stronger. All right, that's it for our conditioning part. Flexibility is next, so we are going to go into our right leg splits. So let's go ahead and start in our first position for splits, which is our lunge split, or lunge position. Pushing our hips forward, hands on your hips. There you go, Madison, good job. So you want to really feel that stretch. Go ahead and push forward. It's all right. Stop. There you go. Lift your chest up. Okay, you want to make sure that your foot is turned out in front. There you go. Chest up. Hold it. Okay. Good job, Curly. And go ahead and let's go into our straight leg. So this one, all you want to do is just straighten the first leg, reach past, you want to try and reach past your toes, and you want to put your face into your leg as you can, as much as you can, but keeping this front leg straight. There you go. Eventually what you want to be able to do is put your leotard right on your leg and reaching past your toes. Keep the leg straight. Thank you. And then let's go ahead and slide down into our right leg splits. Go ahead and chest up. Roll the foot out. Okay? And you want to make sure that you're squeezing the front knee into the floor, rolling your front foot out so the big toe is away from the floor. There you go. And you want to make sure that the top of your knee and the top of your foot on the back on your back leg are on the floor. Make sure that your shoulders are square, and you want to reach behind with your chin up. Okay? And if you can't get there yet, it's okay. That's why we practice. Square. Okay? Let's go ahead and go into our left leg. Back into the lunge. Push your hips forward. You don't want your knee to go over your toes. job. And straight leg. Try and reach past. Keep that leg straight, nice and squeeze it, squeeze your knee. Yeah. Okay. And then slide down into your split. So again, you want your toe rolled out, so it is not, your big toe is not on the floor. You want your chest up. There you go. Ribs in though, keep your ribs in. Turn your shoulders, square your shoulders, and you want the top of your knee and your foot in the back on the floor. If you can't do it, it is okay. Just keep working at it. Okay? And then let's go into our straddle splits. So on your straddle splits, you want to make sure that your hips are right over and in line with your legs. If you are doing it the way Madison is doing it right now, you're in a butterfly and not a straddle split or middle split. So you want to make sure that your hips are right on top. Squeeze those knees. Oh, and you're going your elbows, that's fine. Squeeze them. There you go. Hold yourself there. So you want to make sure that you're right in line. Squeeze those knees. If you're back too far, you're in a butterfly. And if you're up too far this way, it just looks funny. So you want to make sure you're right on top. Then go ahead and come out of that. All right, and let's go on to our bridges. So Madison, turn this way. Yep, Carly, you're there. And go ahead and bridge up. You want to bridge up. You want to push your shoulders forward so you can get your legs together and then straighten your legs. So we want to be in this shape here. Hide your ears. Push them, squeeze them. There you go. And then you can also rock back and forth in it. There you go. Because that'll help with your flexibility as well. And go ahead and come down and rock and roll. And this concludes our flexibility portion. Okay, now I'm going to explain the STAR system. On their tuck-ups, we explained earlier that 10 tuck-ups with good form, without pausing, and without grabbing their legs, they will receive 3 stars. And then for their splits, if you can do one split all the way down, good form, it doesn't matter which split it is. One split all the way down, good form, toes pointed, chest up, you'll receive 1 star. If you can do 2 splits all the way down with great form and everything, you will get 2 stars. And if you can do all 3 splits all the way down with good form, you will receive all 3 stars for your splits. And that is our conclusion for our class for today. I look forward to seeing all of your videos coming in, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Bye.